Yo, what's up guys? Today's video is a tutorial based on which engine is better to use for what. So without wasting any time, let's start. Also, just let you know, I'm not gonna go deep down to the point of the reason why one is better than the other one. Instead, I'm just gonna keep it so simple so it will be easy to remember and functional. Okay, for the first thing, we all know all the engine sounds different. I will put a few seconds of gameplay with each tune so you can compare the sounds. Anyway, in my opinion, the sound does not matter at all. We are looking to gain performance today, okay? First thing you need to know is that the engines affect your weight of the car. So if you have a 2JZ and you put a LSV8, your car will be heavier. So just keep that in mind, they have different weights. But you don't need to be worried about it since you are playing on a mobile. Because if you are playing on an actual physical steering wheel, you could feel a lot different based on how heavy or light the car is. So we don't need to be worried about that now. Okay, if you look at the left side of the screen in the tune shop, there's a section set turbine, and for some of the engine it said yes, for some it says no. That's basically your turbos, and you don't need to even care about that, because the stock engine isn't even good and you will change it anyway, and you can still use a turbo on any of the engines, so that's not an issue again. Besides all that, something that not everybody knows is that each engine performs different in every car. For example, if you put the red HQ37, it might be very good in RS15, but when we put it in the Supra, it doesn't do as good as the job anymore. So yeah, just wanted to give you an idea about how it works. But don't worry though, if you think it's confusing, I will go through all of the cars, like through the whole list, and tell you which ones need an engine and what I suggest. So far, you do not need to put the RS20 on any car. I know, it's way cheaper than other one. Don't even think about it. And you might get surprised. The 2JZ, which costs around 300 gold coin as well, is bad. It's just bad. And let's make that clear. If you want to just necessarily make a car faster, you need the LSV8. But also keep that in mind. Some cars perform better with the stock engine rather than the LSV8. For example, the GTR R35 and the BMW M4. So swapping the engine isn't always good. And let's say you want an engine for drifting. You want to keep these two things in mind. And it's just based on your style. Okay, you can go with the LSV8, which gives you the best performance in general, but not on all cars. Keep that in mind. Or you can go with the HQ37, which when you max it out, it literally gives you the same amount of torque. So surprisingly, for drifting, it performs very close to V8, but here's the catch, it doesn't work as good in some cars. But don't worry, I will tell you what engine to use for which car. Just keep that in mind, after each update that the game gives, these theories might change. But if an update just appears from nowhere and flips the table, I will make another tutorial, so don't worry. Anyway, let's go through the car lists. First one, we got the E86, you can go with the red HQ with this one. For the BMW M36, the stock engine is slow, so if you are into faster drifting, you can swap it with the HQ. Since we are playing a big ass open world game, you will need more power, so trust me. Okay, for the S18, again, go with the HQ. For the G86, go with the HQ. For the M46, go with the LSV8. And for the S14, S13, and the S15, for all of these three cars, you should go with the HQ engine. For the old Supra, go with the LS engine. And for the Nissan 370Z, which in this game called Z37. Go with the HQ again. For the TM2, LSV8 is the better choice, but it doesn't sound very pleasant to me. Again, BMW M31, it got a big engine. If I remember right, it was a V12, but it's so bad. But unfortunately, it's so bad for drifting. So for this, I would suggest the LS again. For the RX-7, which is called DX7 here, it will work perfectly with the stock engine if you put the right tune. It will be very slow, but at the same time, it can be a very chill car with a good sound. It's one of the only cars that actually sounds good in this game. But if you want to squeeze more power out of it, go with the HQ engine again. Okay guys, that was it. Here is some mixed gameplay from the cars, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, as always, let me know what are your thoughts, and if you're new here, a like and sub would be appreciated. And also sorry guys if my voice is a bit tired. I had a very busy day today and it's quite late as well, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you next time.